Hello and welcome to this edition of Level Up. I'm your host Tim Morgan, and this month I've mostly been playing Alien vs Predator.
Mostly.
Let's start by looking at the campaign mode. The story is spread out across the three species, so you can play the campaign from the perspective of each race. I do really like the campaign mode, and some of the levels are really well laid out, breaking up the gameplay and having a different feel and atmosphere for each species you play as. Unfortunately, the campaign mode is disappointingly short with only a few levels. There are trophies to collect and award points for varying difficulties, so I suppose there is a certain replayability about it that expands lifespan. My favourite campaign is definitely the human campaign. This has an amazing horror feel to it, with the aliens coming out of nowhere, a torchlight that only just helps you see, and the motion sensor that lets you know you're not alone. Okay, I get that the motion sensor is from the film, and to be fair the game's done a good job at sticking to the source material, but after a while the constant ticking does get a little bit irritating. As for the Predator campaign, the game becomes more about stealth and knowing what weapons to utilise in each situation. In the story you gradually unlock the Predator's weapons as you progress through the trials of the Hunter. I tend to find it's a bit hard to see when using the heat vision, but I think that's just me. You can perform trophy kills that look really cool. Only drawback is you'll continue to perform them while being shot at, so just make sure you're alone before you cut someone's head off. You can distract humans and lure them towards traps, making them follow noises, which is a good technique. It does seem strange that they don't seem to respond to their fellow Marines screaming though.
Stay out here any longer than I have to. Don't relax just yet.
Having played as the high-tech stealthy Predator, I found the Alien campaign rather basic. If you see something, run at it and kill it. You can go for stealth kills, but it's just as easy to run at them head on and lunge at them. There is also a bonus mode for survival, defending against attack waves of increasingly stronger aliens. This is a fun mode and helps you practice and gives you a chance to hone your skills. It's nice to see an additional feature like this in the game. The main feature of the game is the online multiplayer, with a variety of modes. My main problem with this, and the reason the game is not as good as it could have been, is that there's no local multiplayer and you can't connect with guest profiles. This means in order to play the game with friends, they need to have a copy of the game too and have to connect online from home. Why can't I just have some friends over with a crate of beer and a few pizzas, eh? Despite this annoying and disappointing flaw, the online element is pretty good. My favourite mode is definitely the species deathmatch, pitting Marines, aliens and Predators in a three-way war. What's not to like about that? You could argue that the teams are not very well balanced, but I haven't really found any issues myself. The Predators have a tactical advantage, but you need to be quite a skilled player to use them properly. The only other problem I found with online play is that there's no timeout feature in the lobby, so if somebody's refusing to start the game, you can end up just sat in the lobby waiting around for ages. Well, Alien vs Predator is an excellent game, and I definitely recommend it. It's just a shame it's lacking slightly in the multiplayer feature. There are some better first-person shooters available, but Alien vs Predator does offer something slightly different, with the option of playing of different types of characters. Well, I give AVP an 8 out of 10. It's a reasonably good game, but there is still some room for improvement. So, I gave AVP an 8 out of 10, but what did you think? Leave your scores and a reason why in the comment section, and I'll share my favourite comments in the next level up. And on that note, here's some of my favourite comments from the iToy review. Well, thanks for your comments and thanks for watching Level Up. I'm Tim Morgan and this level's complete.